Hello, Thursday, right? Oh my goodness, talking to absolutely nobody at this point. Waiting for everybody to join in. Hey, Brenda, thank you. Can you hear me? I got to make sure I get too excited and then I don't hook up my headphones right. Twinkle, hello, thank you so much. You're the reason that this is happening today. Thank you so much. You're awesome. You're amazing. You're a star. Thank you. I am so excited about this conversation that I'm having today with Ashley Donovan. Everybody come on in. Yay. I figured to wait a few minutes until everybody starts coming in. Yeah. Let's see. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and add her. Of course, I have my coffee. I was just talking to everybody as they come on. Hello, 10K
Hi.
Cars. Hey there. Oh my God, this is so exciting. This is going to be a really cool hour. I think it
I'm so
is.
excited.
I got to meet you before I got to meet you, meaning that
Yeah,
I got to
literally.
listen to your music. And I was introduced to you by Twinkle
Of
underscore
course.
star 11. She is so amazing. I have been we've been following each other online
Yeah.
for a very long time, even before Instagram. I used to be on Twitter a lot. And then now since the COVID, I figured I need to come on Instagram a little bit more because Instagram is
Oh
popping.
yeah, it is. Instagram is the place to be. Like if you're not on TikTok, you on Instagram. Literally. So
And see, I don't know if I'm going to get into the TikTok thing because you got to do all that editing and I'm not good at
not really, you
editing.
know what?
No?
Not really though. Like you just have to choose the right, like I guess, sounds or videos to really use, and you can kind of get away with doing like the easy ones
Uh-huh.
and not, and then you can also upload like your own videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And I thought that there was a lot of editing because sometimes I see people videos
it
and it's
is
not
sometimes.
matching. It's not
Yeah.
matching with the words. I'm like,
Yeah, depending on like which sound or which video you decide to go with, sometimes
mm,
it can be an extreme like amount of editing. That's why I stay away from those. I'm
oh,
not good
okay.
at that yet,
No,
so I just
neither
stay away.
neither am I. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I stay
All
away from
right,
those.
let's get into it. I know I
Let's
see
do it.
everybody is coming in. I have started this Instagram IG series titled Choose Your Path.
Hmm.
I started it because I noticed that, of course, we're in a pandemic, and
Yeah.
a lot of people right now are dealing with this in millions and billions of different ways, all in one
Hmm.
day, right?
Yes.
So I figured that why not have collaborations with people that maybe I've never met before? Why not have a conversations with my friends that I have like in the music studios and
Hmm.
Skyping and Zooming and all of that? Those private conversations that we have,
Exactly.
bring them to the light a little bit on platforms such as this to
Hmm.
show people because they're very inspiring to me. So
Of course.
those
Yes.
we have some really dope conversations. So they're inspiring to me. So I felt like why not bring them onto the social media platform live?
Exactly. Why not?
I can make mistakes on here because on TV they edit everything.
Yep.
On here I can say whatever and it's there. It's just there and
It's just
it's
there.
genuine, right?
Exactly.
So Ashley Donovan told me we always got to go back, especially when I don't know who you are, and maybe a lot of people on here don't. So
Hmm.
tell us where you're from.
So I'm from Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
Chicago native. Of course, singer, rapper, actress, dancer, model.
Yes.
Literally, like the resume is just extensive.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the typical story. Like I started singing when I was very, very young, church choir, of course. And then, I started doing like pageants and things of that nature, like outside of church. And then I started singing like at school and talent shows and all of that. And I didn't really start taking it, I guess, serious in terms of like professionally until I was
Mm-hmm.
like about 16 or 17. And then from there, it was just like, yeah, this is what I want to do with my life. So here we are.
Was it like a moment in time in your life where it
Um,
just
I think it was when I was 16, like 16, 17. I was going through some really just like rough, patches in my life. And the only thing that kind of got me out of it was music.
Mm-hmm.
I was I'm a Pisces, so I'm already emotional anyway. And writing and just like singing and just whatever the case was the only thing that like literally got me through it. So at that point, I was like, yeah, this is something that I should be doing, that I'm supposed to be doing.
Wow. How did you get into music? How did that
I
happen?
I think honestly, it was like I said, when I was younger, I started
Hmm.
singing in a church
So you just
choir.
started, so it just kind of like transitioned from
Yep,
there
and
and
it just
just
kind of
grew.
stuck with me.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. That is so interesting. You're from
Yep.
Chicago. I'm
Yeah.
originally from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay. Cleveland.
I
Okay.
yeah, I'm a Cleveland native, I guess that's what you should call it. I
Yeah.
was I was listening to something earlier and he was talking about that we should be the superhero in our own movie. And I
I
was
agree.
thinking, I love Marvel movies.
Yes,
Like I
me too.
love, superheroes because they go through so many obstacles and so many things, and they also have like so many people against them that they gotta fight just to
Yes.
get to
Story
wherever
of
it
our
is that,
lives.
right?
Yep.
How if you had to describe yourself into like a superhero movie, what would that synopsis? If you could give me a synopsis of your superhero movie.
Hmm. Um, I honestly think, I mean, it would be just like any other movie, just kind of like overcoming the obstacles. I feel like, especially being a female in the industry, we already have so many people against us. We
Mm-hmm.
have so many like stigmas that are placed on us that we're not really talented. We don't work hard. We just kind of sleep our way to the top, things of that nature. So I think that my superhero, would just literally be that, just overcoming the obstacles and just showing people like, no, I'm here because I work hard. I'm here because I deserve it. Yeah, I think that would be it.
That
Yeah.
would be it.
And I would have to
Yeah.
have a cute little costume too. It would have to be cute.
Oh, it
Like
got to be really
it would
dope. I
have
mean,
to.
looking at your pictures, I was like, okay, she's all types of kind of sexy, right?
I'll do what I can.
But honestly, the pictures and seeing you live, oh my God, stunning, right? Yes, she's stunning. You're
Stop it.
amazing. Very beautiful. I was
And today is
like,
like an
okay.
off day. I'm at work still. Like I'm here. We in sweats and jackets and crop tops. We here chilling. Okay. Like
This entire time I've been quarantined, so I just
oh
been kind of like on real chillax mode.
yeah, we just got back to work like maybe like a month, maybe a month and a half ago. And it's so odd being back because I was so used to just being at home for like 3, 4 months. And now to actually be back and have to deal with people like
Hmm.
physically, I'm like, this is weird. I don't know what to do. It's so awkward. Like, oh, there's people around me. Please don't touch me.
Oh,
So,
it is definitely like that because I went to the store earlier and I know they have the little stickers on the floor, but
yeah.
I think I was two stickers back before
Yeah.
after the lady. I was like, I don't even want
You
to
have
be
to just
near her.
you just have to be cautious. Like, you know, yeah, you just have to be cautious because you just never know. So, you just never know.
I just want to say hello to everybody that has come on today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I want to shout out to my sponsor, 10,000 Cards. We'll talk about that definitely later. Did you see it? Did you get to take
I
a? Did you
did.
click it?
It was so cute. I was like, okay, this
Isn't
is
that
dope.
cute?
I'm like, this is dope.
Yes, he was like, I got her ready. And I was like, okay, I'm going to give it to her like right before we go on so that you can have that same shock that I had
So
when I
cute.
got it recently. Tyrese's sister gave it to me, Tyrese Gibson. His sister gave it to me. And I was like,
Mhm.
this is super cute. Oh
I
my
love it.
goodness.
So
So shout
cute.
out to 10K Cards, 10,000cards.com. Hello, everybody. So, what inspires you? You told me about how it looks when you write, but what inspires you when you're making music? I know you do so many things, but we'll talk just
Yeah.
about that portion right there because I want to talk about a couple of the songs that you sent me.
I think honestly what inspires me the most is just wanting the world to hear my story. I feel like, again, like I said, being a female in the industry, we already have so many things that are against us.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is to just tell my story, whether, it's something good that happened, whether it's something bad, whether it's heartbreak, whether it's happiness, whether it's, just chilling with my girls or whatever the case is. Like, I feel like everybody has a story to tell, and we're placed on this earth to tell our stories, no
Right.
matter what they're about. So when it comes to me and writing, that's literally what it is. I just think about conveying my message, conveying my story, and bringing people in. That's my main goal. I want to bring people into who Ashley, really is, not the pictures that they see or what I post on social media. Although that's pretty much who I am, but I like to give people the inside look to
Uh-huh.
who I am. So that's usually my thought process when I'm writing. Yeah.
Yeah. And for me, I'm always about being my authentic self. I had
Hmm.
to put my notebook down. I'm always into that because for so long, when growing up, while I was in high school and in school, my experience wasn't so great. So I
Yeah.
kind of, even though it was myself, I was shamed for it. I was, bullied for it and
Hmm.
all of those things. So it caused my voice to be quiet. I
Yeah.
was quiet a lot during school, but then once I got into college, I'm like, I'm free. I'm going to talk.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell my story. I don't care how you feel about it. It's my story and it is what it is. And then now, I've been all over TV and radio stations and all kinds of amazing experiences because I was able to step out of that shell that I was in.
Exactly.
I did, for a long time, dance with fear. Now I try to
Hmm.
find one of those words to put with that. I dance with it. A lot of my guests who have been amazing guests, they all have said that they haven't had a fear, which I think is amazing. That's great. But for me, I did. Not to say they didn't have it, but they just didn't let it control them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah,
It's
there's a
there.
difference.
It's an emotion. It's an emotion
Hmm.
that's supposed to be there for us to pay attention to maybe something we haven't really been paying attention to. So it's okay to have it, but it's not okay when it's paralyzing you.
Exactly.
So did you ever
Definitely
have
agree.
that?
Yeah, when I was younger, I definitely, my biggest fear was failure.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest fear was disappointing the people that I know depended on me, or the people that needed me to make it. I've had a lot of, friends and family that literally they depended on me. So I think that was my fear, and that fear being so strong, it it was like a self-sabotage type of thing. I was so focused on not failing or not, disappointing people that I wasn't able to really focus on what I needed to do to not have it happen. So that was definitely what it was. I definitely had a fear of like not being good enough. Um, a lot insecurities. That was a fear of mine, and it's like now I'm just like, look, I'm getting it done. However, I'm not worried about any of that. Whatever's meant for me is meant for me. Nobody can take that away. So, yeah, but I definitely went through my fearful stages, and it definitely it stopped me from accomplishing things that I needed to at those particular times.
I had done so many things. I had worked with so many amazing people. And then I found myself on a stage between Dr. Oz, who has been my amazing mentor over the years, and Bishop T.D. Jakes. And I sat in the middle telling my story that I was afraid. But here I am again on national TV. What am I
Exactly.
afraid of? I
Exactly.
think I used to be afraid of the success for me.
Oh
I was
yeah.
never afraid of no. I mean, no means that it's not supposed to be with you. It's supposed to be with
Hmm.
somebody else. That's cool. I'm okay with that.
Yep.
But yes, scared me because I heard it so many times. If I
And
don't know if that
it's
makes sense.
fearful. Like you can definitely just, you know, sometimes I think we want to make it so bad. We want to accomplish our dreams so much that when it's laid out in front of us and here it is on a silver platter, we, again, it's like a self-sabotage thing. We're afraid of it, you know. So
Exactly.
I think that was, you know, that happened to me numerous times. I was presented with opportunities and it was everything that I wanted, but I was so fearful of like making it and
Uh-huh.
accomplishing that dream that I was like, "Ugh, no, we can't do that. No, can't sign this $1 billion
It,
contract. No, can't do
that's
that."
exactly what my issue was. I
Yeah.
was so afraid to sign this contract. It was probably the biggest number I had ever seen all in one time. And I'm like, what? I'm here.
Exactly.
Hi, Alvin. I want to say hello again. Hello, Alvin. Alvin is a very good friend of mine. He's also an actor. He's made an appearance on The Shy.
Okay.
Hello. Hey.
Shy fam.
Shy Town. Yeah, he's amazing. I love my friends because they support, they want to see you win. I did not have that also. I mean, I had a few friends. Maybe I thought they was friends. I don't know. Growing
Tell me
up,
about
right?
it.
Because as you get
Mm.
older, you start to see things a lot
You
differently.
start to see who are friends and then who are associates.
Yeah,
You start
exactly. Because
to tell the
that's a
difference.
difference. That's a difference. Let's talk about some of your songs. Which one did I Grass 2 got one.
Of
I,
course.
is that one? Is that the one? No, really.
That's one of my favorites.
It is. I think it's so much
Yeah,
fun because it celebrates love. Yes, thanks
exactly.
for love. I'm telling you, love is the frequency.
Hmm.
Everybody, even though some people don't ever want to admit it or not, we all need that. That is like the most powerful top of everything, love. And
Exactly.
it made me feel like I think I've got.
That's, you know, and that was one of the songs like I had the most fun like recording because it just literally was like, here I am in a situation where I feel like I found the one, you know. And it's such a good feeling, you know, to go through
Thank
relationships
you.
and you deal with like heartache and, you know, the craziness, to
Hmm.
finally be away from all of that, you know, to finally be in a situation where you feel safe, you know, where you feel loved, where all of your efforts and energies are reciprocated and you don't have to question anything. There's no doubt, there's just no ill feelings at all. So that's where, you know, that song, that's where that came from. And it was just like, it, you know, literally it came so quick. You know, we were in the studio, he played the track and I was like, hey, you know what, let me just, okay, all right, and just started writing. And it literally, we recorded it that day and it was really quickly done.
Wow,
It
that
was
is
so
so
awesome.
beautiful. I like that one.
Yeah.
And then what's the other one I put down? Lock It Down.
Oh yeah, another love song, of course.
I love love. Love is my motivation, is my trademark.
It has to be.
I literally bought the trademark. No, a real story. I own it. Because I love love so much. I really
Yes.
do. And I'm absolutely loving our conversation thus far. I hope it doesn't sound like a infomercial. Sometimes
Oh no, not at all.
I swear when I'm talking, my daughter be like, Mom, please, like, can you like talk plain, like stop talking like that? Like you always talking like you on TV. And I'm
No,
like,
you're fine.
okay, all right, I was like, I don't want these conversations. I call them conversations. I don't want them to sound like an interview, even though I am asking you questions because I want to get to know the beautiful woman that I have in front of me. Like this is something that we need to do more. We need to show love,
Exactly.
even if I don't know you. I love you because this is a human connection. You understand? Like,
Exactly.
and I believe definitely that every time that someone is on here is definitely not by accident. We're
Not at all.
supposed to
There's
meet
a reason
and
why.
we're supposed to be here for the people. And
Yep.
I am so grateful that you took the time to read books and go to school and
Man.
educate yourself. You can always tell through
Yes.
conversation. So I appreciate you. I really do. And I'm going to tell you that you're amazing. Like you
Thank
sound,
you.
I'm like, yes, tell the people because our people need to wake up. I believe
Literally.
that people are walking around sleep, like they're awake, right? You can see their
Yeah.
eyes, they're open,
But they're
but
not
they're
awake.
not awake,
Gotcha.
and we really need to wake them up. People live the same life over and over every single year.
Yep.
I don't care what goes on in my life. long as next year looks totally different than this one, I'm okay with that.
1,000%.
I don't want to
Especially
cancel
2020.
2020.
Like,
Right?
no,
I
we
don't
will
want to
not have a
cancel
repeat.
it. I don't want to cancel it. Unfortunately, yes, we have lost some amazing people. We have
Man.
lost people that we don't even know. I think about all the numbers of the people that we don't know that
Hmm.
we have lost. We would be doing them an injustice if we don't be a creator, if we don't be the rapper,
Exactly.
the dancer, the singer, the songwriter from Chicago. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We
We
would
got
be
to
doing them
change it up.
injustice
Yep.
of not being the speaker, the motivational speaker. I guess you put motivational speaker in front of it, the author,
We have to.
the celebrity publicist, the one that helps put out to the masses, to the
Hmm.
public, so people can say, here, you need to hear this sound. This sound is going to get you right.
Exactly.
Right?
We have to.
So yeah, that's amazing. Who influences your style?
You know,
Because
in
it's so
terms of
different. Some
in
of
terms
the
of music,
songs,
or oh, okay, music.
like some of, let's talk about music because
I think,
you're so
you know,
versatile.
I don't, I hate to sound cliche, but I don't try to be like anybody. I don't really
Hmm.
have like influences, as weird as that sounds. I just do me. You know what I mean? And whatever that produces is what it produces. There are people that I enjoy, you know what I mean, and that I listen to or I like or whatever the case is.
Uh-huh.
But, in terms of like actual influences, like I said, I just write or I just record or I just sing or whatever the case is based off of like how I'm feeling. I'm really big on energy and vibes. So if
Hmm.
I'm having like a really good day, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get a happy, lovey-dovey type of song. If I'm, maybe not having an okay day, you might get a breakup, kind of sad song. Like it really just depends on like my energies and my own frequency. And I just feed off of that, honestly.
You just go on that,
Yep,
whatever it is that
literally.
you're feeling. That
Yep.
makes sense. Because I was like, get it, and then I was like in love,
That's how
and
you
I was
do
like,
it.
okay.
I need all the energies, I want to be able to cater to every single person because some people just love songs and that's all they want to hear. And then some people love the breakup songs and that's all they want to hear. And then some people just want to turn up and dance and twerk on the table. And I have to be able to cater to every single person, like every single person. So that's literally what I do.
Wow, she does. You make the best cupcakes.
Oh my gosh. Here she goes. Here she goes. Here comes Twinkle.
Yes. Hey, Twinkle. What? Girl, I love sweets. I love
Yes,
food. I'm so
me
little and
too.
I love me some
I'm a
food. Food is
foodie.
good, right?
Food
It
is
brings, and
everything.
plus, food is love and food brings people together.
Yes, no
It
matter
is
what it
so,
is.
yes. That's good. So no, you just kind of go in your own style and you just let it flow, which is great
Yep,
because then you give us you
exactly.
give us your own sound. You definitely working with a producer because the music is industry ready. I listen to
Yes.
it. I do listen to a lot of music, and no disrespect to other artists when it's not. But I hope that at some point in their career they do get there.
Of
You
course, you
know.
have to. You have to. There's a standard, I have a lot of artists who come to me for advice, and I'm looking at it like, me, you coming to me for advice? I'm still learning myself.
No, it don't sound like
Um,
it.
but you have to there's a standard for the industry. A lot of the songs that we start off doing are not the ones that are going to make it industry wise. And that's just
Hmm.
being realistic.
Right.
You have to find a producer that you work well with. You have to find a team that you work well with. And I'm blessed enough that I've been able. There's two main producers that I've worked with. One person, C Ray, and then now I'm working with Johnny Yayo, and he's just like amazing. And the thing is, we have that chemistry. I can get in the studio with Johnny, and it's like instant. We already know what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? He can give me a track that I've never heard,
That's
and
so.
then it's like, here it is. We produced a song. So being an artist, you have to find a team that you have a chemistry with. You have to. If you don't have that chemistry, you're not gonna produce a good product. at all. And like I said, I'm blessed enough that I have that chemistry with him and, you know, the other people that I work with. And I just know, like, okay, anytime we get in the studio, anytime we, you know, produce anything, it's going to be something of the industry standard because that's what they're requiring now. You know, it's sad to say, but it's not really now about talent. You know, just being realistic, it's not about talent. It's about just having what the consumer wants to hear. So we're good at being able to, you know, give the people what they want to hear, you know.
That's what I love about. I work with a producer by the name of Day One. He's
Hmm.
a super producer on the West Coast, and
Okay.
he's worked with like Snoop and Kendrick Lamar and Snoop,
Oh, wow.
yeah, Scoop Q and all those cool people, right? And a thing I love about him is that I feel like he can work any genre of music because music is life. Music is life, and I always think that is amazing. That you have people out there that can just be so versatile, such as you.
Yeah.
We've had so many people on here. It's very difficult sometimes for me to shout out everybody, but I did see a DJ Chicago. Did I see a DJ
DJ.
Chicago? DJ Reese.
Oh, yeah, DJ
Is
Reese.
that right?
Yeah,
All right. Shout out to DJ Reese
love
Chicago. Oh
him.
my gosh. Back to 10K cards. I don't know if he's still on here. Oh my goodness. So he made these cards, which all your social media platforms,
Hmm.
websites, wherever you're at, is in one place. And
Oh,
all you have to
awesome.
do is literally like send it to whoever, and they can
Yep.
just follow you or find your music or whatever you have online. They can just find it right there. Isn't that the
So
coolest
awesome.
thing? Oh, your ear.
It's so awesome. He's
Yay.
here. I'm like, I see it. He's here.
You loved it, right? Oh my gosh. Everybody go follow 10K cards,
And it's so
10,000
convenient,
cards.com.
though.
And it's so convenient. A lot of times I'm like, now with everything that's going on, we don't even want to use the paper cards anymore. We don't want to use the paper
Sorry.
card. Is your team saying go?
No, they wrote me a note. Something was going on. They just wrote me a little post-it, stuck it on the window, and I'm like trying to read it. Like, is everything okay? I'm like, okay, so we're all good.
We're all good. That's fine. We're live. We're live on Instagram
It's
with
Grandma.
Ashley Donovan.
It's
Hello,
here.
Dr. Adrian Daisley from Barbados. Hello. Hey, I know we got so many people on here. You guys, I am
Good.
sending you all love. Thank you so much for chiming in today here on a Thursday with Choose Your Path. You know, what's so funny? When I first started this, I was not introducing my guests. I'm like, let's go. Because we all was friends. Like, I'm like,
We just
let's go ahead
starting.
and
I
start.
get it. We
Right.
just starting.
Let's
You
go
know who
ahead
this
and,
is. You'll learn later. Just
right.
tune in.
I'm like, tell your name in the middle of the
Yeah,
conversation
just
because
say
we got it.
introduce yourself.
Let's just get this.
Introduce yourself.
What is one of the messages that you can like tell your fans and people that's on here? What is one message that you want to tell them during this time, this pandemic that we're going through, COVID
Just
19?
just literally as cliche as it sounds, just stay prayed up. Literally, everything everything is it's a really rough time.
Yeah, it is.
I consider myself a strong person. And even this time has kind of like broken me down a little bit. So I would definitely say I think the key to making it through and just maintaining is to just stay prayed up and just know that, you know, no storm lasts forever. You know, I feel like all of us we're built to make it through storms. We may have a storm every day. We may have a storm once a week. We may have one once a month, like whatever the case is. But every storm that that we're given, we're meant to make it through. I look back on the traumatic times and the bad things that I've gone through in my life and where I am now. And it's like, hey, made it through. You know what I mean? I made it through. So this is just something else that we'll be able to make it through. Literally just like I said, stay prayed up. And of course we're doing the social distancing thing, 6 feet. Surround yourself still around people that, can uplift you. Literally. You
Uh-huh.
have to. People that can uplift you, people that'll keep you on your toes, people that'll keep you motivated, people that'll keep you strong. And I think that's the key to making it through life in general, but especially this situation, just Staying prayed up, just staying positive. Yeah, because it's hard. You know,
It
there's
is
some days
definitely
I
hard.
wake up and I'm like, geez, another day of this pandemic. I really have to wear this mask again, right? I
Hmm.
hate that thing. I hate wearing
Yeah,
that
I do
mask.
too. I
I
do too.
absolutely hate it. But, we just have to, everybody has to stick together and we just have to just maintain our strength. We need it now more than
More than
ever.
ever. It was very I don't know, very difficult for me as well. Even going
Mhm.
in the grocery store, I still, even though I got my mask on, it's still like, wow, this is real life. I've seen
Exactly.
people in third world countries wearing it, but I never thought that I would be the one that would be
Yep.
doing it. I'm like, we going in
We
the
have
grocery
to
store
every
with our
day.
masks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, and every single store. This has really become literally the new norm. I know a lot of people
Yes.
are waiting and waiting for something to like for us to go back. And I don't think that
I
we're
don't
going to
even
go
think we
back.
will. Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't.
think we
It
will.
sucks because I don't think we're gonna go back. I think that this is the new norm, and I think that like as a people, we just have to accept that reality that this may possibly be the new norm. So now we have to just kind of get used to it and just adapt and just, make do with what we have, honestly. At the end of the day, if me wearing a mask is going to secure my safety and my health and my family's safety and health and my friends and my coworkers and just even people I don't know, then I'm gonna put on that mask. You know what I mean? As annoying as it is,
Hmm.
like especially being at work for 9+ hours and having to wear it all day, it can be a little, frustrating, but I also care about my health. I want to be around for, another 50 plus years, making music and living life and, having kids and being a wife and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So if I have to put on
Mm,
that annoying mask,
then I'll
then
be
I'm going to put it
around,
on,
right?
and I'll be around in 50, 60, 70 years. So yeah, we just have to accept as a people, like I said, that this is possibly our new norm. It's annoying, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, honestly.
One
And
of
I have so many masks and they're really cute too. They
you
match all
got
my
cute
outfits.
masks. See,
I
I haven't
literally
did
have
that
like
yet.
no
I haven't gotten into
exaggeration.
that yet.
I have at least 30 masks. At least.
Really?
Yeah. I just
See,
buy them now.
I do too, but mine's is all looking like I'm getting ready to assist with the surgery.
I mean, that's cool though.
I
You
know, but
just
I
got to get
haven't
some
gotten
cute
with the
ones.
cute ones yet. That's what I'm
I'm gonna send
saying.
you some cute ones. We
Okay.
gonna After this, we gonna exchange, and I'm gonna send you some cute ones, and you gonna be so fashionable with them all. Like I got them to match my outfits, to match my shoes, to match my book bag. It matches my laptop case. I do too
Oh,
much.
you're doing it.
I'm
Oh,
doing too much is what
well,
I'm doing.
it is, and that's what I was gonna say. Like Magic Johnson, he has this my one of my favorite quotes. Always be ready to adapt and adjust.
You
And I
have
just
to.
felt like this was one of those times where I was ready to adapt and adjust because
Exactly.
here we are, we're talking on Instagram Live. This is Choose Your Path.
Hmm.
And this is amazing because this was just an idea because I was just sitting in the house. All of my events were canceled. There was no flights to be taken. There was
Yeah. So you
nothing
had to
going
find
on.
something to make up for it.
Something to make up for it.
Yeah.
Although I had an amazing beginning of the year because I was able to, go to California for the
Hmm.
Oscar weekend. I was able to go in Adobe Theater.
Oh
That
wow.
was an amazing experience. I went to some really cool fancy galas, and then I was able to visit home in
Hmm.
Cleveland for a couple of days, and then I co-hosted a music event with Hot Boy Turk in
Oh
Kansas,
wow.
and then everything just shut down.
Yeah, then the world
Everything
just
was
decided they
like,
wanted to just,
you're right.
oh, you thought you were having a good year? Let me just throw a curveball at you.
Let me let you
Forget
know,
about
like,
that. Forget about
I
that good
was
year
ready.
stuff.
Yes, I was ready. I was like, this is gonna be the best year yet. I got my schedule is full. I'm booked for the rest of the year. I'm posting on social
Yep.
media. I'm booked, and then
And the world was just like, ha, got something for you.
gotcha.
Joke's on you.
What are oh he says, oh, I didn't even see that comment. Did you say before, or let me scroll down. Okay, so for he's going to give 10K cards, is going to give a free business card to the
Aw.
most engaging viewers. So if you go back to
Hey.
every person basically that I have ever did my interviews with. That's up until this point. I believe that's what he's going to do. He's going to give a viewer a free
That's so
card.
awesome.
Hey,
Look at
10K
that.
cards. Thank you. Look at
Look
that.
at
Send one
that.
as a souvenir. So beautiful and
Hey.
inspiring because we have a lot of engaging people on here. I really appreciate when people leave comments. I was on Facebook earlier and my Facebook, I don't know, that's kind of dead. Sometimes I want to just close it. But all of it is important. I'm on all of
All of
it.
it. You have to have it. Yeah.
Because I seen you on Twitter. I was like, is she on Twitter?
Girl,
Because a
I'm
lot
on
of people don't get it. A
everything.
lot of people
I'm
don't
on
even
everything.
understand. Everyone follow
Yes,
Ashley. I'm
follow
like,
everything.
I was like, wow, she's on Twitter. That's so cool. A lot of people don't understand Twitter. It's a science to it. I love it.
Hmm. I
Um,
got 2 weeks is in here. That is okay. So I have to do
Go
a
ahead.
shameless plug right now, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Everybody who's
please do. I
watching,
love
there
shameless
is
plugs.
somebody in here. His name is 2 Weeks Vibe on
Uh-huh.
Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he is one of the dopest R&B. We call him the R&B Tupac. That's
Okay.
how cold he is.
Ooh,
Yeah,
is
he's
he that
cold.
cold?
He is cold.
I talked to
So
Tupac's mom before. Is he that
that's what
cold?
I'm telling you. He's that cold. He's the R&B Tupac. Like y'all gotta
I never
follow
met
him.
Tupac, but
His name
he
is right there. Y'all need to follow him. Get into his
he
music.
that
Yes,
cold.
he is really cold. He just dropped his new single,
Shout out
"Get
to
You Home."
2 Weeks
It's
Vibe.
amazing. It's already at like 70K views on YouTube. Like he's doing it. Shout out the
He
whole Black
doing
Wealth.
it.
I got a shameless plug. I got to shout out the
No,
whole
go ahead.
Black
That's
Wealth
love. That's what I
team
would do.
over there. Carla G, 2 Weeks, Bino, Yayo, the producer I was telling you about,
Uh-huh.
DJ Reese, Tank, Rhea, Shay. Everybody over there. And of course, my manager, Fabian, because if I don't shout him out, we're going to have a problem.
No, that's a
Like,
problem. You see, I have to every time when I'm on here, I'm shouting. I'm like, hey, Alvin Smith is on here.
exactly.
That's my friend. Show the love.
Yes, but
Day
y'all gotta
one.
follow him. Y'all have to follow
Oh,
him.
I'm
Like,
definitely gonna follow him. No,
he's
I wrote it
cold.
down. I'm definitely
He
gonna
is
follow
so
him.
cold.
I love
Yeah.
cold people. I
I'm
do.
telling you, like you will listen to his first song that he released, Da Da Do. Like I was actually in the video, and I was just the girl in the video, and then I started listening to the music, and then I got in tune with his project that I was like, wait, he actually cold. Like, wow,
I
okay.
appreciate some good music. Let me
And you
tell
will
you.
you will love it. I'm telling you, I will. He will not disappoint, and not just him, but like the whole Black Wealth squad,
Hmm.
all of them. You'll be like,
Oh, look at that. We got shout
okay,
out from Barbados.
look at that.
Oh my goodness. We have people from all over the world on here. That's the dope thing
And that's the
too.
thing. You never know who's
We,
watching. You never know.
we have an opportunity. This technology has given us an opportunity to connect with people from all over the world.
Exactly.
We need to be using that,
Hmm.
right, Dr. Adrian? I was just on a radio station with him, and I was talking about bullying and domestic violence a couple days ago. Yep, because that's two heavy topics, but
Heavy.
absolutely, absolutely necessary to talk about, even if it
Have
takes my
to.
face to do it. It's
Hmm.
amazing how many women I know, just in the industry alone. I know plenty of women outside of the industry that has experienced either one
Hmm.
of those things, but I'm going to just talk about the experience in entertainment. There's so many women that I know that have
Hmm.
experienced some of the things that I verbally talk about. So it's my duty. Maybe they may get to that point because everything happens in its own divine time. But
Exactly.
I said for me, it's my time to speak up.
You have
So
to.
I share my experiences of, overcoming and getting out and surviving a
Hmm.
domestic situation. And I
Yeah.
also talk about the bullying that I had to endure as a
Mm.
child. Just getting A's and B's, like I'm just doing my work and you mad at me.
Yeah, and that's literally how it goes. Like, I was, I guess, fortunate. I guess you could say enough. I don't really look at it as like fortunate, but
Right.
I guess that's the right word. That like through high school,
I love my
I was
coffee.
bullied. I was bullied like younger years. Like elementary school and like freshman and sophomore year of high school.
Hmm.
Um, when I got to my junior and senior year, I was okay. I was the popular girl cheerleader, so I was all right.
Okay,
But
cool.
outside of school, I went through a lot of like abuse and just everything you can name, I went through, especially like industry wise, So, always speaking out on like bullying and domestic violence and, the things that we as women sometimes endure, unfortunately, like
Mm-hmm.
assault and things of that nature. Speaking out about that has always been like so dear to me, being an advocate and being someone who has gone through literally,
Oof.
you name it, I've
Mm-hmm.
gone through it.
Yes.
So it's always
I'm with
so
you.
good to hear other women like, speaking out and being able to speak out, because some people aren't able to, with everything that I went through, just being completely transparent, industry wise, like having people, assault me and, things of that nature in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a lot of people don't get to that point where they're able to speak about it, so being able to be young and being able to speak about it and being, an advocate for it and seeing other women who have, been able to gain that strength and speak out about it is always just so, so dear to me,
It's
because there's
so
always
free.
that.
I feel so free every time I talk about it because I don't carry those shackles with me now.
Yeah, you can't.
I
You
don't
have
carry
to
chains
release
of
it. Yep.
that. You know what I mean? Like people are
Hmm.
literally walking around with chains of depression, chains of anxiety, and
Yep.
all of these serious mental issues.
Hmm.
And if I be quiet and just talk about my creative things that I do, the success, and all of those things that, yes, they definitely matter because I work really hard for them. But
Hmm.
if I don't talk about the process and what happened in between that, then
Yeah,
I
you
would be
have to.
doing the people an injustice. Like you making music for the people, make them feel good, make them feel loved, all of
Hmm.
those things. Can you imagine if you just stay silent and never even put that out? None of
Yeah,
it.
and I've had people, because there was a time that I quit music. I was done. I said I was never gonna sing, rap, write anything again. I was over it.
Mm-hmm.
And in that time, I had so many, I mean, people in general, but I in particular had so many like younger, um, young ladies that would come to me and say like, "Hey, are you still singing? Or why aren't you doing this? We haven't seen you post anything like, oh my gosh, you're such an inspiration, or you motivated me, or you got
Oh,
me into this." And it was just like,
yeah.
I felt like I was, pretty much like slapping them in the face by not doing, what I mean, not doing what I was put on this earth to do, and I believe wholeheartedly that I was meant to change lives. And for me, maybe it's not singing, maybe it's rapping, or maybe it's not rapping, maybe it's singing, maybe it's acting, maybe it's dancing, like whatever the case is, like I was placed on this earth February 27th to
February
shameless plug on the
27th,
Pisces. I
February
was
5th.
placed
I
on
just,
this. Are you a Pisces?
no,
Oh,
Aquarius. I
I'm sorry
know,
to hear that.
right?
No, I'm just
I
playing.
know. It's like, dang.
It's
Because I was
like,
like, when you said February, I got excited.
I did too, and then I was like, But yeah, I feel like I was placed here to change lives, and that's what I'm gonna do. As long as I have breath in my body, that's what I wake up every day and I try to do. The smallest things matter. So
Yeah, they
yeah,
definitely do.
that's what
Um,
I'm about.
I thought I want to go back because people are leaving some comments.
Some comments,
Sharon
yeah.
Tell and I spoke about this today. Yes, we did. Sharon Tell, you can definitely invite her on the radio 246 banjanvibesradio.com, which is it definitely it airs in London and Barbados. I don't
That's
know all
awesome.
of the locations, but that's awesome. So you should definitely do that because they just
Of
offered me
course.
a radio show there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. It's so cool, right? See?
Yeah.
Thriving.
Look at that.
Thriving while the world is on fire.
Exactly. You have to.
Take her to top 10. We will make a networking card for her. Okay, that's so dope. They're going to make a networking card for you.
That's so awesome.
That is what this is all about, just literally giving back. It's so hard. I don't want anybody to think that I'm like totally ignoring you. I'm just like really into the conversation, and it's so hard sometimes because these comments go by so fast. I see the celebrities, right?
Oh my
Or
gosh, how do they?
I'm
I
like,
could not look. I told myself, like, if I get to that point, like being live and seeing all the comments, I'm just gonna have a disclaimer in the beginning of the video and just say like, look, y'all, I am not ignoring y'all. There's too
Right.
many of
I had
y'all
to
on
say
here
that. It's
commenting. I
really,
can't do it. Like,
it's really
I don't
hard.
see how people do it.
I
Nope.
was on here with
Mm-mm.
my client before day one, and we were talking. We had a conversation here on live on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and I was excited because I had just put out a press release for this.
Mm-hmm.
I made it really all professional too. I put a press release out for this Instagram live, and that first day, as soon as I put it out when we got on, it was like
Mm-hmm.
1,100 people, and I just was like,
That's too much.
and he was, but he wasn't, but he was so focused on the conversation. He didn't even, I'm like, but you gotta see the numbers. Look at the numbers. Oh my God, I gotta say hello to everybody because I'm a people person and I love talking to people. So I'm like, hi,
Exactly.
everybody. And he's like, okay,
Okay.
just real
All
chill. You
right.
guys
Like, all
are
right.
funny.
All
And
right.
I'm like, all
Okay.
right.
Yeah, guys are like that.
Music is about collaborations.
Mm-hmm.
I see it all the time. I absolutely love music. I first started working with Dave Tyler from Moon at Large. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
there's an older group from years
I
ago.
know.
Are you familiar?
I
Yes.
am.
He was
Mm-hmm.
Dave Tyler. He had a conversation too. He's on my
I saw it.
IG lives. You did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I absolutely love his whole soul because he said yes. You only need one yes.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you
Literally,
only need one
you
yes.
need
That's
one
it.
yes, but this is the key, and I've learned this. You need one yes, but it needs to
Uh-huh.
be the right yes. I've
Right.
always
That
said that
too.
it has to
Oh,
be
of
the right
course.
yes, because
Yes.
you can get a lot of yeses, like, but you have to decipher like, is this the right yes? So that is true though.
That's a good point though. I never thought about
Mm-hmm.
that because I never
Has to be the
even
right
see.
yes. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one. So, is there anybody that you right now would?
Industry wise,
Yeah.
huh? There's so many, like I really want to do a
Oh, name a few.
song.
Name a few. I love it.
Cardi
Just name
B,
a few. Uh-huh, for sure.
Cardi B, of course,
Ooh, I seen that
Meg, of course,
song
yeah, of course, Meg.
on your page.
Um, yeah, whew, of
Ooh,
course, Meg.
you did that.
Chris Brown.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, there's like just so many people. Like, her. Um, my gosh, Mulatto. I have to. She's so adorable. I just love
Her.
her. Her energy right now is just A1.
Mm,
Um, there's a lot of industry people like, but not industry people like, kind of, well, independent artists. I definitely want to work with 2 Weeks, as I just,
okay.
mentioned him.
Well,
Well,
I
I'm
could
gonna just say
tell
this, the
that.
whole Black Wealth team over there, the whole Black Wealth team. I want to work with them. I'm literally that person. Like, you don't have to have a name. You can have a
Hmm.
name. If I feel your energy and you're doing some good stuff, let's work. But definitely, like I said, the whole Black Wealth team, all of them. Like, there's some of the most talented artists I have ever laid eyes on. Literally, um,
Nice.
they are all so talented. And their energy is everything. So definitely want to work with them. Um, yeah, it's so many people I just want to work with. Like, and I'm in that stage now where I feel like, I feel like Mulatto, because this was like her breakout year. She's like collab after collab after collab, you know what I mean? And I just want to be that person. Like, I want to work with everybody, literally. There's not one person that I'm like, no, I don't want to work with them.
That
Like,
is
I literally
so
want to
cool
work
that you do that.
everybody. Like,
Yeah, and feel that way.
I'm
That's
thirsty to work with
awesome.
everybody. Like, if you come to me and you're like, let's do something, I'm
Yeah.
game. I'm not gonna turn anybody down to be like, oh, no, nah. you know. Um, but yeah, I want to work with so many people, and it's crazy because we'll get off live today and I'll be like, this person, that person, this person, this
Oh
person,
no,
but
we'll
it's
get
so
off
many
this live
people.
and I'm like, why didn't I ask
Oh,
her?
I know the
Why
feeling.
didn't I say?
Story of my life.
And I also would be inspired to create something, whether that's
Do it.
writing
You
something or
should.
listening to
You
something, because
should.
this is inspiring for me, and my
Yes,
hope is right that it's inspiring to
it
others that
is. It
chime in.
should be.
Hello, Determined Radio.
Oh my gosh, those are my
Shout out Dita
people.
Reese. These are your people.
They
A lot of your
are.
people. I noticed when I when I put the flyer out there, a lot
Hmm.
of your people,
Double
they
tapping and following you.
yes,
They better have followed you
they
because
did.
I talk to
And I
them.
was like, ooh, she got some good people. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
I have
talking
one good
about.
thing that I can say is that I have a really, really strong support system from, relationship to my friendships to my coworkers to my family. Like I have a really strong support system. And I'm so thankful for that because I didn't always have that.
Hmm.
So, my people are they're very involved. They're very active and like I said, they're very, very supportive. Um, and that's the key to being successful and that's the key to like keep going is having that
Yes.
support system. And that's literally one of the things that I'm so thankful for and I thank
Mm.
God for every single day. Like I said, from my relationship, I'm thanking God for that man every single day because I know I'm a brat, I'm a Pisces, I know I'm emotional.
Put that out there. You're a
And
Pisces.
I don't know how he puts up with me, but he does it every single day.
Uh,
My friends, they're, always sending me messages just random, like, we're so proud of you, and, do your thing, sis, and, all of that.
yeah.
My family is the same way. I just have a really strong team, and even like now having management, like my manager is like my big bro, legit. That so it's even better
That's
like
how
having
it
that type of
that's how it
relationship
is
too.
though. It
Yeah, so it's
becomes like a lot
awesome.
of times of these relationships in the industry becomes family.
Hmm.
Like
And that's the
literally.
key. Like
Mm.
you have to feel like family. Like it's
Mm.
and I know the grammar is about to be so just wrong right now, but
That's
if
okay.
it
That's a
ain't feeling
conversation.
like family, I don't want it. I need to feel like that's my bro, that's my sis, that's auntie,
Yes,
that's my uncle. Like I
exactly.
need to feel the vibes because I'm gonna be looking at you sideways if it's not feeling like family. I'm
Let
like,
me tell you.
I don't like that person. No, can't work with them.
Hey, Craig Henley. Craig Henley is my friend. I randomly sent him a message last night just to tell him that I appreciate him. I think that is so important to tell people that when you do,
You
like
have
no
to.
matter what it is, I just really appreciate him.
Yep.
I'm going to be interviewing an amazing guy that's coming up. He's been in the room with Elton John and
Oh
some of the
gosh,
best.
Elton. Ooh.
Yeah, and we're gonna sit and just have a conversation. I'm gonna have fun with this thing,
You have
such as
to.
you. Like when I look at you, like you look like you're definitely glowing. You can tell when someone is in love and doing what
Okay.
they love
You
doing,
see,
right?
you see the
See,
glow. Okay.
DJ John, no, he didn't. Oh, I love your name. Yeah, and you definitely got the glow. You
I'm
can
trying.
see,
That's
you
actually
can
this
always
lighting though.
tell.
I had to sit in a good light at
Oh, that
work.
was a good
This the
light.
good lighting. This
Okay.
the good lighting right here.
Well, it got a good light then
Okay.
because it's working for you.
This where we do our like our
Work it.
TikToks and we take our selfies and all of that.
Mm.
This the good lighting. Yeah, the sun coming in a little bit. It's perfect. Right.
So, what do we have now? Do you have like a project coming out? You working on
I
something?
do.
What are we waiting on? What we
Um,
waiting on?
so I have another movie that I'm gonna be in. So we filmed that this upcoming Sunday. I have a single that I'm about to drop and well the video as well.
Uh-huh.
An EP that I'm working on, of course, working on some different collaborations and just I'm everything. I'm about to do some dance videos because so many people have been asking for them.
I
So I'm
am
gonna do
so
some dance
excited.
videos. I'm gonna step into that realm.
Hmm.
I'm also because I do have my own cupcake company. I'm gonna also start a YouTube where you just see me like baking because so many people are asking like, oh, we want to see you like live in the kitchen and baking and this that, and the other. So I'm about to get ready for that.
If you want to
Um,
bring on a special guest,
of course, let's do it.
I love me some lights, camera, and action.
Let's
When the
do it.
light, when I'm on the
There it is.
stage, I'm like, yes,
It's
okay.
lit. We already,
It's
yep. It's lit. There it is. So I think that's pretty much it. Just yeah, just getting ready to really show everybody who I am in a sense. I mean, people are getting a pretty good idea now, but it's like now I gotta Now I gotta really hit them over the head with
Now it's
it,
time to
you
put
know.
the
Yep. So,
put the boots on and get to
yep.
going to the
So
sneakers or
that's
whatever it is that you use.
literally
Oh
that's
my
pretty
God,
much.
that
I think
sounds.
that's pretty much it. But
I
it's
think you
it's a lot
literally
going on.
tapped into everything on the
I
flyer:
try. I try.
singer, songwriter,
Yeah.
rapper,
Yeah.
actress, and
Yeah.
all every single project
Everything.
taps out all of that.
Yeah, and that's my thing. Like I never want to, because you just never know what you're gonna be known for. You never
Mm-hmm.
know what dream is gonna come true. So
Right.
I do think that you should put, the focus on whatever you mainly want to do, but you also have to tap into every talent you have, every single thing that you have, because you just never know. You may think that you're going to be this huge singer, and then the right person can see you dancing, and now you're on tour with a major artist, and now you just never know. So I try to be very versatile and just tap into every single thing that I know how to do,
Uh-huh.
and we just go from there, literally.
That is awesome. So I think we're coming to the end of this.
Yeah.
I always ask, of course, we're gonna find out where all of your social media platforms are, but I always like to leave with giving someone a word, no matter what situation they're in right now, whether
Hmm.
they're up or down, something to leave them to carry them on throughout their journey as we end, unfortunately. An hour
Oh,
go by so fast.
it does. I'm already
Hmm.
like, oh, it's time to go home from
Yeah.
work. Oh, this is beautiful. Yes. I need to have more interviews while I'm at work so I can leave. Cause man, it's
That is
crazy.
hilarious. Oh my gosh, you guys are welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Miriam. She's a life coach, motivational speaker. It's some amazing people, creative.
Um,
I'm in love with creatives. That's the
I
that's
love
the
it.
word that's on here is creative
Yeah,
because it
that's the
keeps
best
me
thing.
inspired. That is the best thing. So leave me with a word. What would be a word
Just
that you would?
one word.
You can do one word because you always gave us so many jewels already. So let's leave me with a
One
word.
faith.
Girl, this was on my shirt.
Look at that. Look at God. Won't he do it?
Want to do it?
Okay.
Want to
He
do
did
it?
it that time. He
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 did that.
spoke he spoke through
Twinkle,
me.
Twinkle Star 11, you came through, okay? Because I'm an energy, vibes, frequency
We here with
person,
it.
all of
We
those.
here.
Okay, so I
You
will be.
sit, I'm telling you now, you inducted into the family. You sis now. So
That
don't
is
be
crazy.
you
That
sis
is this
now.
shirt. This shirt right here says faith
And it's crazy
because
because you can't, because we're like half and half, you can't see
you
the shirt.
can't see it. You can't see
Hmm.
it. So this is not that wasn't a
This
media
wasn't
thing that
planned,
we put.
y'all.
That wasn't planned. We only spoke for about 2 seconds before we went
Exactly.
live. I wanted to get the name right because I have been known to butcher some names. So I didn't
It's
want to
okay.
do that.
You and me
Where
both.
can we find you? Because I'm ready for
So
the
literally
projects.
everything, YouTube, it's official Ashley Donovan,
Mhm.
Snapchat, Ashley Donovan, Twitter, Ashley Donovan,
Okay.
Facebook, Ashley Donovan, Instagram, of course, Ashley Donovan, TikTok, Ashley Donovan. So literally it's just Ashley Donovan. The good thing about it is the spelling of my name is so different that
Yes.
when you type in the Ashley and you spell it the way that it's spelled, I'm
Hmm.
gonna pop up. So
Awesome.
I'm gonna
And I
pop
want
up.
everybody to know that my sponsor, 10K Cards, 10,000cards.com, is on here. They've
Yeah.
been on here all
The
the
whole
entire
time.
hour, right? I'm glad that you got your gift. I was like so excited to
Excited.
give it to you.
I was like,
For everybody to
present.
go back, I want everybody to go back to all of my guests and follow all my guests and DM. I think he wants me to DM. Yeah, DM me. Let me know once you do it, and I have a gift for you. We're gonna choose a
A
winner
present.
this evening. Yes, and I think he's going to make another card for you,
That's
a
so
networking
awesome. I
card. So
appreciate
that's
that.
yeah, that's so nice, right?
It is.
Do you want to give out any last shout outs? Instagram hasn't kicked us off
Yeah,
yet.
okay.
Go
The
ahead.
whole, like I said, the whole Black Wealth team,
Hmm.
everybody, it's so many of them to name, but everybody over there.
Okay.
My boo, my babe, my friends, my family, my coworkers who are
Look at all
acting
that
so
love.
weird right now. They just like dancing in front of the mirrors and stuff.
Aw.
Everybody who supports me, literally everybody who supports me, and it's gonna sound weird, but I especially want to shout out the people who don't support me.
Oh
Because
yes.
now they gonna see. So
They were
yeah,
they're the ones that like really push us
it
to
keep
do what we do. Thank you. It keeps
exactly,
you motivated.
exactly.
Absolutely. You think so? Thank you, Twinkle. I think
And
it was just a cool
especially
conversation.
Twinkle, because that girl, I'm not, look, we don't have another hour to talk about her.
No, we
But
don't,
that girl,
but that's another hour,
hmm yeah, so
right?
literally just shout out everybody. My management, of course, my big bro Fade, because he's working while I'm sleeping.
You're around some beautiful people because let me tell you, when Twinkles reached out to me, I'm literally booked for
Hmm
these conversations probably I think into the end of October. But when she reached out to me, I made sure that I made a
You did,
slacks.
and I was
I
so
did it.
appreciative for that. It was so
Yeah, I
awesome.
did it because I was like, and then I'm so forever grateful for it because this has been an amazing hour that we have spent. You have
Yes,
given me the most expensive gift that anybody could ever give, and that was your time. And I want you to know
yep.
that I really appreciate it.
And I
I
appreciate you having
support
me.
you. I will be definitely following you.
And I'm
Let
gonna
me tell
definitely
you,
send you all
I
the
work with some
information.
amazing, I'm telling you, I work with some amazing producers. Davion Bots
Mm.
from Bots Room. Oh,
You know, look, I know.
you, Davion Bots. He offered me a position as a PR for his new record label
Talented.
that he started. Now that he put it out there, so now I can talk about it. And I'm
Exactly.
definitely accepting the position because I have been at this, I've been grinding at this thing for a very long time. And I'm just,
Gotta get it
it's just
done.
time. This is like reaping the harvest, I guess, season, right? So
Exactly.
this is your time, and I am looking forward to everything that you're doing. Thank
I
you so
appreciate
much.
that. Thank
Love,
you.
light, and energy. Please stay in
Yes.
touch.
I will. I told you sis now. So
All right, cool.
we
And shout out
family.
again to my sponsor. You guys go and follow them 10K
Yes.
cards. It is an amazing card. I absolutely love it. I'm definitely going to be using it. If you look at the directions when you get to press the buttons a little bit more,
Hmm
you will see that there are some directions that can tell you how to put that on a bookmark on your phone.
Okay.
So it's so cool.
Good.
Now I see my face under Netflix.
Right? You're like, okay, look at that.
Right, exactly. I can see my face. So take
Exactly.
care. Love, light, and
All
energy to
right,
you,
you too.
Queen. Bye bye.
Bye.